Hello everyone. Let us see something about physical layer and the performance. One of the major functions of physical layer is to move data in the form of electromagnetic signals across the transmission medium. Whether you are collecting numerical statistics from another computer, sending animated pictures from design workstations, or causing a ball to ring at a distance counter center. You are working with transmission of data across network connections. So we require to deal with the data usual to a person or application or not in the form of that can be transmitted over network. For example, a photograph must first be changed to a form that transmission media can accept. Transmission media work by conducting energy along the physical path. So the data requires to be changed to signals. So when we try to transform the computer network communications through the physical layer, it has to be converted into bits and to be transmitted in the form of electrical signals or in the form of light pulses if it is going to be passed through fiber, or in the form of microwave signals as AM, FM or PM. So these are the various representations of signal on physical media. And how do you think the individual bits are encoded on physical layer using basic encoding techniques? So when it is varying amplitude, this data is represented like, so when it is 0, amplitude is down, and when it is 1, it increases, and for 0 again it comes back down, and when it is 1 it is on the top. So this is by changing the amplitude, by changing the frequency. So when it is 0 it remains the same, and when it is 1 it changes. So for 0 again 1. So this is by varying frequency, and this is varying phase, that is phase modulation. So when it is 0 it remains the same, when it is 1 it increases by one phase, again 0 it decreases, for 1 it increases, again for 1 it increases, again 0 it decreases, and it goes on like this. This is varying the phase with this clock, and this being a time for one bit. So when the data is being transmitted through one of these coding techniques, how do we send the frames? The frame signals are being sent like this. So this being the header for the frame, and that contains a specific bit pattern, and we have the data being represented, and we have the specific bit pattern for denoting the end of the frame, that is the trailer of the frame. So this is the total frame data, and the frames this frame is being received from upper data link layer, and in between each frame we will have a specific unframed signals that are decoded, and they are not passed to data link layer. So they are recognized, identified by this pattern of header and trailer bits. So this is how the transmission take place in the form of binary